Just want to say comments made by anyone on our team or from anyone who owns Catbots should always be interpreted as unbridled personal enthusiasm and never as investment or financial advice. Deliverables discussed on the show represent timelines that we hope to achieve. How people value Catbots can be subjective. Always get advice from a registered professional investment advisor before deciding to buy, hold, or sell Catbots or related products.
Before we start the show, we just want to say comments made by anyone on our team or from anyone who owns Catbots should always be interpreted as unbridled personal enthusiasm and never as investment or financial advice. Deliverables discussed on the show represent timelines that we hope to achieve. How people value Catbots can be subjective. Always get advice from a registered professional investment advisor before deciding to buy,
hold, or sell catbots or related products.
Hello everyone, our CATBOTICA and wonderful community. Thanks for coming back to the show. Very excited as always for our show this week. We have some great things in store for today. So I'm going to turn it right over to Enkoy.
That's right. And all 5 of us are on tonight. You know what that means? It's good luck. And it's going to be a great show. So we got an awesome show tonight. We got Shoutouts, 3D sneak peeks, NB1 updates, Korean community updates, Art Hyundai exhibition sneak peek, giveaways and giveaway winners, community questions and suggestions, and announcements. All right, so let's do some CATBOTICA shoutouts, shall we? This week we had Polo Goose drop this sick GIF in the Gen chat. Take a look at this. Look at those gorgeous reflections shimmering on the flowing water with rays of occluded light shining through the CATBOTICA logo. Will, what do you think of that amazing render?
Man, reflections all around. You know me. I'm a sucker for reflections and rays and depth of field. No depth of field though, man. Oh no, there is some actually.
There's some, yeah.
I take that back.
And Rawls, what do you think of that beautiful motion graphics?
Will would want more lens flares.
I was just going to say, it's only missing lens flares. Otherwise, it's a Will special.
Yeah.
Need the lens flares.
Grand rising.
Blind us more next time. Blind us more a little bit.
Grand indeed. You know, we really appreciate the thought and love put into this masterpiece. The reflections, the gold. You know, gold's not easy to pull off. So excellent job, Polo Goose. Miner 88 says that's really good. It's the dawning of CATBOTICA. Yes, it is. And Jin, I've been seeing on Twitter like a lot of notes being passed around, these blue little notes. Could you explain what these are?
Yes, so because of how we're situated in Korea, we were able to go ahead and send most of our CATBOTICA holders in Korea a little private note. It's, as you can see on the graphic here, shows our wonderful CATBOT. And there is a QR code on the back of it, which has a little bit of a surprise that we will be announcing. It's actually pretty much a long-term surprise, so it's going to be in a couple months, but it's going to be, I think, well worth your wait. So make sure you keep the cards. Do not lose those cards because they will actually have some utility in the future. Like anything else that we do, everything has utility.
Or it could be nothing, right? Well, Jen,
probably nothing.
Probably nothing. Yeah. So I loved reading the Twitter this week from Anonymous Hippo. He says, I checked my mail as soon as I got off work. It feels good to get a card in the mail. Oh,
can I just say how I love, my favorite thing actually is the thumbs up sticker. Like, come on. Great.
I just thought it was like a paw waving. I didn't know it was a thumbs up. And now that you say that, yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah, whoever gets snail mail today, you know, that's something that we're always going back to nostalgia and go back to things that ground us in our lives, and then also the digital new reality we're heading into. So,
yeah, snail mail's where it's at. I mean, even with all this NFT technology, you know, nothing.
Who doesn't like getting a letter in the mail? You know, it's awesome.
Yeah. Why do you want to get something in 2 seconds when you can wait 3 days?
Right. So we also heard from Do It, who says, I also got the letter. Thanks. Please remember to check the QR code. And another shout out to Stella, who writes, I got this in the mail. Thank you, CATBOTICA. And I do want to point out how cool that cooler is. The Heart Blue Legendary Elemental Torso powering up Stella's PC.
Hey, that's awesome.
So cool.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, I want
one. Oh,
That's so cool. Yeah, I saw that. I love how it's glowing. Also, awesome GeForce RTX 3080 in there. Take note of that. All right. Yeah, I just want to say how much we love the support we're getting on Twitter from the whole community. Just want to shine a big spotlight to Pink Robin this week. She didn't just repost our posts and fellow community members, but she dropped some amazing photos.
And I'm not sure if this is her, but
Good.
it looks like, yeah, like look at this. If you're not already following her, just make sure to follow pinkrobin_s. Here's one of the pics of a humbug with her catbot. The caption is "Rise my kitty cats." And I think this is, we also had some Catbot Games fan art from Pink Robin. Look at that. Awesome work.
Nice.
Followed by dancing techniques from her loyal companion. Practice harder.
Great.
It's awesome to
man.
see people
So
are
good.
holders in their real life.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw these on Twitter. I was like, did we make that? No, it's one of our fans. Amazing.
Yeah, more of that, please. I want to see
More
lots
of that. Yeah,
so
we
good.
love it. And speaking of art and 3D, Will, you're looking a lot better. You look better with the fresh haircut.
Oh man, I just I usually am present for all the cat cafes, but last week I got some kind of bug, and it took me out. I was really sad not to be able to work as much as I would have loved to on CATBOTICA. But we are in good shape, and we are turning everything green. I hope you guys like the green colors. It's all green now. So if you're wondering what we're looking at here, we're actually looking at some ears. So we are narrowing down all the ears and working on the textures. And I'm just, as I normally do, teasing you guys by not showing you the shaders. But I want you guys to actually look at the fine geometrical modeling here done by the 3D team. Really, really impressed. They made sure that each model had high fidelity, but also low poly in terms of game considerations. And you guys might recognize these ears. A couple of these ears might be on your Catbot. And I'm just going to show you a couple more.
Radar.
The radar action, looking all sweet. And then I'm going to turn on some second level shading.
Ooh, everything looks so much better.
Hey.
Right? Okay. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Like teasing.
Those
Right.
Those speaker grills
reflections.
are so cool.
Oh,
Oh, look
man.
at that golden reflection. Goodness.
Golden reflection and like
expensive. Dang.
these are going to look nice when they all come together. Check out the what are these ears called, Rolls? The small
Those are
ears.
the small ones, I think.
Oh, that's so cute. They look little bunny ears.
They look pretty big though for small ears. It's because I'm all zoomed in, right?
Yeah, they're cute.
Check these out.
Ooh.
Oh man, some speaker action. Actually, before I continue with
That's
this
so
one,
cool.
I'm going to actually turn on some of the lighting scenarios with the underlit lighting. Woo. That's making me happy.
Wow. How'd you guys make that great?
I can't tell you because I didn't make it, but I think it was
That
made.
great looks great.
Using
Good
some of the
dad
Blender add-ons.
Good dad joke.
We're going to demystify a lot of this. Like I said, in the future, once we do some BTS background, we've done a lot of screen grabbing, and we'll be able to show you guys real soon. But what do you think, Raj? Are these coming along based on your designs?
Yeah, these are beautiful. Yeah, I just
Looking pretty rad,
I'm always
right?
excited to see what you guys are cooking up. Always makes me happy.
Ooh, I love the scratches.
Where these are going to look fantastic when we're done. So, I mean, look, we've shown you got the tails now. You got the really most of what you haven't really seen is really just the body now. So we're focusing totally on the shaders for the surfaces. So transporting what you guys got on the bases to the full body. And this is what we've all kind of been waiting for, because now we can take all these individual assets and we can start, matching them up. Just going to zoom in here just so you guys can see the fidelity of this gold. It's like extremely detailed.
Wow.
Right.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That looks like actually hammered, like 24 karat gold. know if anyone's in jewelry or knows jewelry, but handcrafted.
So you guys can see the geo, and look, this is all geo, all looking smack.
Wow. Somebody went in there and made those scratches, right? It's like every detail.
Very excited by where all these are going.
These things look handmade.
Man, it's kind of sad.
Since we're getting a mouse,
we're getting very close to the end. Say that again.
Since you're using a mouse, can we call these handmade?
Yeah.
Of course they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're all handmade.
Actually, we're all literally hand making these, right?
Yeah. Yeah, these are all. Yeah, absolutely. Handcrafted, man, with love.
With love.
Yeah.
Much love.
The thing I love the most when we do stuff like this, just for ourselves, just so we can kind of see them in situ, is, you know, being able to kind of just on the fly sort of change the lighting scenarios so that we can kind of see how things are going to look in different lighting. So I can just easily just change the lighting from this kind of HDR. You see how it's a lot more golden, or we can change it to more of like a dark setting, right? So you guys can sort of see how they're going to look at night, sort of deal. And so, you know, we're hoping that, you know, people will just be able to admire their catbots in the different lighting scenarios that we provide. It's going to be really, really fun.
With the dilemma that the catbots are mouse made.
Say that again.
The catbots are mouse made.
Actually, STQ888.
I see what you're doing there. That's great.
Take a second.
Cool. So yeah, guys, just wanted to show you guys some of the ear action. Again, this is like what, you know, 6 ears out of like 28 variations, right? Based on material, color, shape, and design. So we're just going through each one of them, giving them as much love and care as possible before we start matching them up in Koichi's robust matchmaking system, which is going to be really fun to see once that all starts working out.
Yep, got my programmers programming away.
I know this is not part of like the whole ears, but I love the fact that you're rotating on a rotation.
Yeah, we got
a really cool feature.
That last minute, it was just appropriate, so you could see it from different angles, you know.
Yeah, although you'd have to spin around, but that's such a cool feature that these things like hovering and they're rotating too.
Awesome, cool. Over to you guys.
Okay, yeah, we can look at this all day, guys. People on the chat love it. STQ888 says the Catbot elves made the scratches. And there's a lot of gold-based FOMO in the chat. Pretty good. All right, let's move on. We got Nanocats coming up. So Jen, you got any updates on Nanocats? We have to give you updates every week.
Yeah, we wanted to keep you guys posted on where things are heading. We are getting pretty close to getting all the tech side of things ready for Nanocats. Again, we are with Blockchain Foundry in particular. You know, they're so keen on the security and auditing, making sure everything is done right. So we are getting very close to that. One of the things that we haven't really shared or talked about, though, is you know, we have had a lot of comments about marketing and how to market. So we do take that to heart. We always have tried to you know, put our best foot forward when it comes to marketing, putting the word out there in an organic fashion. We're going to continue to do so, but we are making strides, making progress, and putting together more of like a marketing campaign around these. So we will know when everything is ready to go technically, but we do want to actually have like a rollout. So we do want to just share with you guys that there is going to be a extended period of time during which we will be sharing about and talking about the NV1s, so that when they finally do launch, we've done so with a good amount of push behind it on the marketing side. So that's one thing that I just wanted to share with you guys in the spirit of openness and, you know, sharing with you guys where our thoughts are on that. So thank you again for your patience as always. And we did come up with, in the meantime, we are making strides also in how to present the information, because I know that some of it's quite dense, and I know that we've shared numerous times the utility of the NV1s and how we can use that. But we also recognize that because of the way that people process information, some people may be, you know, more geared towards listening, more geared towards visual, or more geared towards writing. So we're going to keep pushing forward on how it is that we can really create a comprehensive marketing campaign around this. So this is a graphic that Elijah has put together for us. I love that it's circular for one thing. But as you can see here, the utilities are as described. You start with the 2D CatBot at the top. You go counterclockwise, you burn one NV1, you get a 3D CatBot, a Replicat. And then if you go to the center, you get the 5 3D CatBots, and you burn 4 NV1s, and you get your 3D Catron. If you go back to the 3D CatBot, the Replicat, you go again counterclockwise, you burn some number of NV1s. We are upgrading your asset function into this. And then if you go all the way to the back to the top, your 12 o'clock at the 1 2D CatBot, and you go to your clockwise direction over to 1 o'clock, future 2D NFTs, the concept behind the NV1s again is that 2D assets, using an NV1 to take a 2D asset and turn it into a 3D asset is the concept behind them. So future 2D NFTs, we will be using NV1s for the creation of changing and converting a 2D asset to a 3D asset. So that's a brief breakdown on this. We do have a couple smaller or larger, probably nothing components to this that we actually have not even released yet. So keep your eyes peeled, but do just recognize that the NV1, the utility of them we keep building utility for them. And I think they're going to be quite an asset for you guys to be able to utilize. So hopefully it really unlocks a tremendous amount of creativity and fun in the community and how it is that you utilize the NV1s. So if you have any further questions or if you have some feedback on the NV1 utility from this infographic, please let us know and we can make some tweaks accordingly.
Decision trees. This is great. Thanks for sharing, Jin. We also have an excellent Korean community update from Dandelion. So Dandelion.
안녕하세요. 캣보틱 한국팀 대표 댄들라인입니다. 오늘은 새로운 전시 이벤트를 전해드리려고 합니다. 4월 20일부터 5월 1일까지 현대백화점 부산점에서 열리는 아트 현대 전시회에 저희 캣보티카가 팝업 전시로 참여하게 되었습니다. 해당 기간 동안 현대백화점 부산점 지하 1층 대행사장에는 국내 및 해외 유명 작가들의 작품들이 전시될 예정이고요. 캣보티카도 지하 1층 NFT 존에 전시될 예정입니다. 오셔서 QR코드를 찍어 응모하시거나 현대백화점 온라인 인스타그램을 통해 응모를 하시는 분들 중 추첨을 통해서 총 2명에게 캣보티카 투드를 드리는 이벤트도 진행될 예정이니까요. 많은 관심과 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. 아울러 이 영상이 끝나고 부산 전시회에서 상영될 캣보티카 전시회 영상이 상영되오니 꼭 지켜봐 주세요. 감사합니다.
Wow, big news in Korea. Jin, do you want to take it from there? Like share the big news with the Hyundai and all that stuff?
Probably nothing. This is just a small piece of bigger news. But yes, we are very, very excited, very happy to announce that we are working with the Hyundai department store in Korea. And for the first leg of this, we are going to be doing an exhibition that starts on 4/20. I guess in the States, that is today, I believe. It started yesterday in Korea and runs until, I think it's the 29th, I believe, of the month. Sorry, May 1st of the month. So if you do go to Busan and you're able to go to the exhibition, as you can see that there are giveaways planned for this in conjunction with Hyundai. And we also have some other giveaways planned for our holders in particular. So stay tuned to the end so you can hear about some of those giveaways. But yeah, this is obviously very exciting for us. We're super stoked to be working with Hyundai on these. And we have a whole bunch of stuff in the works. So keep tuned. This is just the beginning.
This is definitely just the beginning. And we have a lot of giveaways. And we also have one giveaway this week on the Discord. So as we lead up to NanoCats, Grant will be releasing the giveaway details in Discord soon after this cafe. So please look forward to that. Check out the Discord. All right. And let's go forward. It's time for community questions and suggestions. This week, we got some feedback from Vexu, who asks, does the airdrop automatically go into your MetaMask wallet afterwards without having to mint? Oh,
You're muted, Jen.
Jen just gotta unmute.
Did you ever notice when you say you're muted, Jen? If you're mutagen, like mutagen. Sorry. Anyway,
I've done that before, but carry on, Catboticans. Yeah, the mint. It's going to be the mint, the redemption part of it. The process will be, you will then be able to see it in your wallet. There is going to be a airdrop segment of that as well, which we can explain further as we get into the actual airdrop mechanics of it. But that if it is an airdrop, it will appear in your wallet itself. So I think that answers the question. There is both the minting, which will show up, and also an airdrop element of it, which we will get into the details on that.
Thank you. Okay, we got another question from Main Boss who asks, when will we be able to sign up for the cruise event? There's a cruise event?
We do have a cruise event that was actually shared last week, I believe, on Twitter. We are working towards crafting the strategy for how the guest list will work. There are limited spots on the cruise event itself, so we are trying to make sure that we can be fair to everyone, but we should have details coming very soon on that. So keep posted, keep tuned, stay tuned.
All right, I'm staying tuned. And we also have a message coming in, transmission.
Greetings, Catboticans. Release of NV1 nanocats approaching. High chance of bots disguised as nanocats, designed to infiltrate and compromise accounts. Observe heightened security protocol during this time. Do not engage with direct communication from unknown senders under any circumstances. Protect yourselves and your catbots. Carry on, Catboticans.
Thank you so much, Ops, for keeping us safe every week. We will never direct message you. So remember that. If you ever get a message from a fake Catbot messenger, don't reply, don't talk, just report it. And your words of safety are much appreciated. And we also want to hear some words of wisdom from our Ark Father today. So, Ark Father, you there?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, I'm overwhelmed by so many things. I'm overwhelmed that when we were all in Toronto, we met with Prince, and he represented to me what the whole community really is all about. Thanks to the NFT space, he's become financially independent. He's been able to send money for his parents, buy a house for them. This whole space has enabled people who are entrepreneurs, as they are in this family here. It's enabled them to have freedom from traditional jobs. And in our mission to add value, it includes everything from how can people learn how to become great entrepreneurs? How can they learn how to do 3D if that's what they wish to do? How can we educate them about how to handle startups, what to look for in partners, what makes a successful team with aligned values? And we're always discussing within our teams, how can we help achieve those goals in this journey the next 12 months? We have to achieve a lot in 12 months. It's a 5-10 year lifetime project, but we have to achieve results the next 12 months that have value to everyone here.
Thanks so much, Renee. Yeah, it was so great to see you guys. Hey, Will and Rawls, last week you weren't there with us, but what was it like meeting all five of us together?
It was awesome.
It's kind of surreal. You guys probably mentioned that last time, but yeah, it's always weird to meet people that you've known for a long time but never met in real life. You know, it's like digital friends are actually real. They're not robots.
Yeah, I feel like I was the only one who actually I've met everyone physically. But that's right. None of you guys have all really met each other ever.
Yeah, that's right. So it's kind of it's this weird feeling, like you kind of feel awkward at first, but then you're like, yeah, these are all the guys that I love, you know. And then you eat great food together, and then everything is great.
Yeah,
break bread. Was there anything unexpected? Because that's one thing, right? You see people in a 2D format all the time on Zoom. Once you meet them in person, it's like you're 3D all of a sudden, stereoscopic. Was there anything like interesting or unexpected that you guys experienced in that?
Yeah, Koichi is taller than you think he is.
I realize Rolf likes to eat a lot.
Yeah, he eats a lot. He never gets full.
Yeah, I apologize that I haven't been very contributing to our foodie channel in Discord. I totally should, because I absolutely love food. Yeah.
For the community, we want to know the secret to Rolf's heart. It's 100% through food. We discovered for sure.
You got to make a business decision, and you need Rolf to go, follow suit. Bring some yummy delicious.
Just feed him. Yeah.
Just feed him. And it's not just just feed him once. You just keep feeding. Keep feeding.
Yeah.
That was awesome to see everyone. That was incredible, breaking bread with everyone and just being able to share that time and experience that. So I'm just kind of reliving from the conference last week. And that was like a week and a half ago, like maybe 2 weeks. It feels like a month, like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm just I think in May we are going to try and see if we can actually get everyone together again and repeat and get everyone to get back again together and do something in Toronto. Start kicking up the Toronto scene. So I'm very excited for that. So hopefully we'll have some more things.
May is my birthday, we'll
be our present to you, our gift to you, and showing up at you.
Love it. Yeah.
Best gift ever.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely been an eventful past few months, and if it hasn't been eventful enough, we actually have more events coming up. So Jin, why don't you tell us what's coming up?
Good segue. I like that. So as we announced 420 as of today, the Hyundai Busan Art Exhibition. Next on Friday, Eastern time, on the 22nd, there is a meetup happening in Toronto. The purpose of that meeting is actually to get people in the NFT space congregating together to be able to see if there's a larger event that can take place. So we're really hoping that we can go out there, support that effort, and be part of that, be on the ground, working together with NFT Prince and all the other folks up there. There's so many Canadians in the NFT space, and I'm always encountering Canadians everywhere I go who are like avid fans or like really into the space. So very surprising that nothing's really quite established up there. So very much looking forward to that. Soon, MD1s, as we promised, we have announcements coming up very soon. Then again, to recap on 5/12 the 13th, that's something that we were supposed to be meeting in April. We did get that pushed, but I think it actually will be a bigger and better event coming in May. So if you're in the New York area on those 2 dates, the 12th, they're both going to be evening events. So the 12th is going to be more of a panel style, and the 13th is going to be more like a happy hour get together style. So you can select between the two or come to both. We'd love to see you each time. And as we've always said, it's so great to be able to meet holders and be able to just break bread and have a meal or just have a chat. So please do hit us up if you're going to be there. It'd be great to see everyone there. And as we kind of alluded to, the month of May is going to be quite a jam-packed month. Actually, the next couple months are going to be kind of crazy. But we do have future things that we do have planned. There is a Family Month exhibition that is coming up that as soon as we can release information, we will do so. We'll probably have an update next week. So we'll keep posted on that. And then the following week after that, in May, we do have Permissionless down in Palm Beach. Very excited for that as well. And we do have a possible collaboration, probably nothing, coming soon. We should have some announcements for that as well. So very excited for that. And then at the end of the month of May, we do have that Han River Cruise. So as we mentioned before, we will be announcing how it is that you can reserve tickets for that cruise itself. Seating or the space is limited, so we will be having to figure out how exactly we can accommodate as best as we can, as fair as we can, all of our holders who can be in attendance. So very much looking forward to everyone being there at these events. And if there is something happening locally that you think we should be at, hit us up, let us know. We'd love to be able to travel and meet and just be able to network and grow our community. So looking forward to all the events moving forward. And again, we have a whole bunch of things that we're still cooking up that we can't quite discuss yet and put on this calendar as an official. But to please do stay tuned. We have many things, exciting things coming up very soon, but probably nothing.
Probably nothing. Probably very exciting nothing. But would you look at that? Speaking of nothing, we actually got a blue check mark, not from OpenSea, but from Coinbase. If you go to nft.coinbase.com, you can search CATBOTICA and you can actually see our collection with the blue check mark, official. So that was really cool, featured today. And our next Catbot Cafe will be held on Wednesday, April 27th at 7:30 p.m. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button to receive notifications every time we drop a new video. We'll be dropping videos all the time on our YouTube, on our Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Keep up to date on the Catbotic intel and all other news and updates. And don't forget to follow us. Jin, do you have any final words?
Yes, thank you always for your support. We are so excited to see all the posts and all the social media. And, I see a bunch of super dedicated folks who are out there. And, when someone on Twitter is saying, I want to sweep the floor, where can I go? I see a bunch of you guys going out there and, shouting out CATBOTICA. So just props to you guys. Really appreciate that. We also want to support those folks who are leading the way on that. So if you do see that in your Twitter feed, like, comment, support their efforts and jump in. Let's get this thing rocking because we got a lot of things coming up. We have so much coming up. We have the NVs, we have the 3D Catbots. Those things are going to be huge for us. And even in real life events as well, we're obviously making a huge focus on both the 3D and also in real life, and also working steadily on the 2D side as well as we go towards our future drops too. So we are full steam ahead, heads down, heads up, head sideways, going all the way around. So just wanted to thank everyone again for your patience and your support. I really appreciate you guys. Much love to you guys in the community. I'm so excited to be here. I'm feeling really blessed, as always, just to be able to be here at this point in time, working on this project with our co-founders and also for this particular community. So with that, signing off, and we have a little bit of a remix for you guys, My Candy, of what's going to be playing down in Busan if you can't make it. If you can, we will send out, again, the announcements for the giveaways. So stay tuned.
Everybody.
comments made by anyone on our team or from anyone who owns Catbots should always be interpreted as unbridled personal enthusiasm and never as investment or financial advice. Deliverables discussed on the show represent timelines that we hope to achieve. How people value Catbots can be subjective. Always get advice from a registered professional investment advisor before deciding to buy, hold, or sell Catbots or related products.